Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Hello again. I'm back with another 52 weeks of fandom with this day in history as what I plan in here. Is it really what I plan? I don't really plan it. It's just what I write in here. This is all just for fun, you guys. All for fun. So I have this kit here from Made with Southern Love. I bought it a while back. I saw she had released it. She's in a TPC sale. I picked it up and I was like, yes. So, and I told my son that I would save it for the week of his birthday because he loves The Office so much. Oh my gosh, the kid is hilarious. He loves it so much. So I grabbed like all the little add-ons, and so I still have some extras that I can use in like a kit at a later time. In fact, I have like, I think I grabbed like the extra little like post-it sheets, and then I ended up having like the like main base kit that has the date covers and everything, and then a couple of full boxes and stuff. So like I could do a whole week spread. Like it would be easily done. There we go. Whew, words are hard. As my husband from the Philippines would say, he'd be like, English is hard. So yes, sometimes it is. I decided I'm trying to like figure out what to say. So I didn't want to put like the same boxes from like the same sheet. So she had boxes, you know, with characters from the show, and they each had their own little quarter sheet, so 4 boxes, and I wanted to just kind of alternate them around so that the ones from the sheets were not in the same area. So makes me happy. And on his birthday, which was the 18th, that's what she said. I have a teenage boy, you guys. Let that sink in for a minute. Technically, now I have 2 teenage boys, but I have a teenage boy. He's 15, and yeah, that was his favorite line. And the eye rolls, you know, if the saying, remember when you'd like pull faces when you were younger, and like if you keep doing that, your face is gonna freeze that way. If you roll it, your eyes any harder, they're gonna roll into the back of your head and stay that way. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel right now. I kind of feel that that's where we're at. Oh man, you guys. I don't think I'm ready to have 2 teenagers in the house. I miss my little boys. I'll be honest with you. I miss their cuteness. I mean, they're cute now, but just, you know, they're cute in different ways. I just miss the little boy stuff. Plus they stink. But, you know, all teenagers stink, so we'll work on that for their future partners, spouses. I promise you, by the time you meet them, they will not stink anymore, okay? Like, I'll promise you that. It's on video. And if they do, well, maybe you can then help out. Yay! No, I'm just kidding. They will... We will get the hygiene completely done. But, you know, teenage boys. That's all I have to say. You know that. Alright, now that we're ready to actually start writing down, here we go. So I just went ahead and put all that. Obviously, the little newsy guys are from the Coffee Monsters Co. The little TDIH stands for This Day in History, and that is a custom script from my shop. It is currently number 3 in the list, if you like that font style. It's one of my favorite font styles, although, oy vey. I recently stumbled upon a couple of fonts in my font list that have been making me feel like I need to change things up, and I'm really liking them, and yeah, should I change things up? Because there's a few on here that don't get chosen at all. I would say. So I'm kind of tempted to change things up because, you know, that's always fun to do. All right. I'm way behind. Monday the 14th, 1922, Warren Harding became the first peasant, jeez, Not a peasant. He was not a peasant. He was a president. Became the first president to be heard on the radio. And Tuesday, the 15th, 1844, Charles Goodyear was granted a patent for rubber vulcanization. There you go. You can thank him for having rubber tires on your car. The 16th, 1858, Senate candidate Abraham Lincoln declared, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." I always loved his quotes. I still love his quotes. The 17th, 1994, O.J. Simpson's slow speed chase by the police, which was watched by millions on TV, which I think ended up interrupting a basketball game. I think it did. Anyways, it ended in his arrest. So I remember that Ford Bronco along the highway there, and I remember anybody who drove a white Ford Bronco, they were like, yeah, I gotta sell this car. Like, I remember just people never wanted to be associated with Ford Broncos anymore, and that was just like, at least in my area. Who knows? I don't know if that happened around the United States. Granted, I was 10 years old when this happened, so. 18th, my son's birthday. 1873, suffragist Susan B. Anthony was fined $100 for attempting to vote in the 1872 presidential election. Saturday the 19th, 1862, Congress abolished slavery in the U.S. territories. And the 20th, 1893, Lizzie Borden, accused of murdering her parents, was found innocent by a jury. So, one of the crime podcasts I listen to, because that's what I've been listening to a lot lately, has a 2-part series on Lizzie Borden, and I need to listen to it. I need to find my AirPods is what I need to do. They're somewhere in this new office of mine, and so that's what I need to find, so I can listen to them again, so I don't have little ears listening in, because they're not always the best. So, moving on to week 25, I have this kit here by the Littlest planner. I love the artwork. I bought this when she had like a more premium paper, so I've had this in my kit for a while. However, there were a couple of things that were not cut out at all. And you'll see that that's why the first part of this video went by so fast, because things were just easy, and now things are gonna get a little dicey. Just warning you. And I don't know if I noticed this when I had purchased them, or if I just noticed it now. So I'm gonna err on the side that I didn't notice this until now, like when I was filming it. So there was no way I was gonna like reach out to her and tell her anything, because I also don't have the receipt for this anymore. However, I am one person that always says, hey, if there's something wrong with the kit, reach out to the shop owner. It doesn't matter how old the kit is or how small it is, because you just never know. And I love to know if anything ever happens with my sticker kits, because then it allows me to one, pay attention to that sticker kit if it's still in the shop, and two, put a little bit more attention on my machines to ensure that I'm not missing something, like that I'm not missing an area that they're miscutting or things like that. So that's my little spiel. But I love the artwork. It's super cute. I do wish, and you'll see at the end, the weekend banner wasn't cut either, and I really, really wanted to use that. That was kind of my whole thing with doing some of the things. So I had to call my husband because I had no scissors around, and I didn't want to get up and like knock the camera and the lighting situation, because I'm pretty good at that already. So I just went ahead and moved on to doing some other things until my husband could bring me a pair of scissors. That's another reason why I'm doing voiceovers. It was really loud when I was filming this stuff, and so yeah. And I think it's gonna be that way for a little while, just because my office is no longer upstairs, you guys. I do not have to walk up the stairs to get to my office. It is actually really, really nice. I haven't talked much about our new place. So we've had some issues, but I have enjoyed having pretty much all of our living stuff downstairs. And then when it's time to go to bed, we end up going upstairs because the rooms are upstairs. And love having that ability to really separate, life. Like, because beforehand, my office was right off the master bedroom. And then we ended up moving the schoolroom into the master bedroom and my master bedroom out into the loft area because that's just where I would just sleep. And that helped with a lot of anxiety. Now I have my office all the way down at one far of the end, followed by our schoolroom, so I can open up the door and I can see school, so I can walk back and forth as need be. And then we have our kitchen in the center of the house, and then our bedrooms are upstairs. So it's really, really nice to be able to have that separation, which I think is what I have craved and needed because, it's not healthy to work 24 hours a day. It really isn't. As much as I love to do it and as much as I am a go, 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 go person, it is not a healthy thing to do. So, but yeah, and it gets really, really cold in my office. Yay. It's so nice. It's so nice when I'm like bouncing between my printing computer to print like stickers, and I'm bouncing between my cutters. Oh, it's so nice because I get, I'm walking back and forth and I'm getting up a sweat and all of this, and then I live in South Texas where it's really, really hot, and so it's really nice to have the nice cool weather. I love it. So got the scissors so that I could cut those out. As you saw, I just eyeballed them. I was not going to take a ruler. At this point, I have been out of the mix of filming for so long that my hand has been cramping. Did not know you needed to keep writing to prevent hand cramps, but it happens. Anyways, I wasn't going to take a ruler and slice tool and try and figure this all out. It was legit. We're just going to cut and deal. And some of them went a little wonky, but you can't really tell here on camera. You just can't. Because I'm just, I just wanted to just move on with life. So I'm just really just kind of pushing this all in together to really just get going. Because like I said, at this point, this was the 4th video that I had filmed that day. Like I said, I'm trying to catch up. And just needed to be kind of done. So Monday the 21st. 1997, the WNBA made its debut. And then this is where I finally take, the claw. And then I'm going to put all of the full boxes down at the bottom. I really, I wish I had more to fill in the space. I mean, it's completely fine. But sometimes I wish I had more to fill in the space because you're going to see here on Tuesday, there's nothing for me to put in that space. There just isn't. It's just been it's been a couple of those months. And my pen and ink planner has even suffered some, and my pen and ink planner suffered greatly during the entire move. So there will be no back planning for me, in those regards. But yeah, 1874, Dr. Andrew Still became the first to practice osteopathy. I was going to look this up. I know what it is, but I don't know what it is, and I was going to look it up. You know what? Better yet, let me turn it to you. If you know what osteopathy is, put it in the comments down below and let me know. Because Lord knows, as soon as I get done with this voiceover, I'm totally going to forget to even look it up. So help me out here, because I read your comments. Alright, Wednesday the 23rd, 1992, mobster John Gotti was sentenced to life in prison. Okay, so there's a true story type movie, and it features John Travolta playing John Gotti, and I think it's on Amazon Prime Video is what I think it is. Anyways, I attempted to watch it because I love based on a true story type things. I love those kinds of movies. They just wrap me in, and especially if it's a mobster and it's crime and this, that, and the other. I'm there. Oh gosh, I couldn't stand the voices. I couldn't stand the scenery. Nope, not gonna watch the movie. It was, I can see why it hits on worst movies ever type lists. It was, I think I lasted 15 minutes before I was like, yeah, I'm done. All right. 24th, Thursday, 2012. Lonesome George. The name sounds so sad, and it really is kind of sad when I finish this out. The last known Pinta Island tortoise died at Galapagos National Park, making the species extinct. That's sad. And Lonesome George. That's such a sad name. But I mean, I get why they called him Lonesome George. But still, it's such a sad name. 1997. And then, of course, we have to go with something still kind of just depressing as well. Oceanographer Jacques Cousteau died. You know what? Anybody who can dive to any part of the depths of the ocean, round of applause for you, because the depths of the ocean scare me to death. I would probably rather go bungee jumping than scuba diving. Like, the thought of being near these big creatures, I can't. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'd probably rather have tarantulas crawl all over me than go into the depths of the ocean, and I really don't like spiders. Yeah. So, anyways, let's talk about fears for a minute. There you go. Now you can get to know something crazy about me. Saturday the 26th, 2000, the first map of the human genome, which required more than 3 billion biochemical letters of human DNA, is completed. Woohoo! My voice just cracked. That was supposed to be better. So let's try it again. Woohoo! There we go. Voice not cracking. 1844. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints founder Joseph Smith was murdered by a mob in Carthage, Illinois. And that is what I have for you. We just have a few seconds left. I'm just going to fill in, and this is where I wanted to put the weekend banner, but realized it was not cut. So there we have it. I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye.